What's up, y'all? My name is Andre Hopkins, also known as Andre Interview, and today I'm joined here by EG Supamen. How are you feeling?
Um, you know, disappointed in myself after that series, but I'm really proud of the guys. They all show up to play. We had 3 days of practice since, the roster change that you guys might have seen. But yeah, I mean, today showed that, everyone played like how we practiced the last 3 days, so I'm really proud of that.
And I mean, it's kind of something I want to ask here. Just even despite the loss, the team looked like completely rejuvenated and pushed crew to to their limit. I mean, how do you feel going into stage two with this new look EG team?
Yeah, I mean, I'm confident in everyone, I don't know if, this roster might be the permanent one going to stage two. I have no idea, but like if this is the roster I'm going to into stage two with, I know I'm super confident in everyone.
hmm I mean, it was a insane fight out there. I mean, it was really close. I mean, it's just unfortunate you guys were right there, but like I said, hope to see you guys bounce back with stage two. So, I mean, I had a question here about how much time you guys practiced, but 3 days you already answered it. So, just to kind of build off that, I mean, in those 3 days, what did you guys try to practice with? I mean, with such limited time.
I think with the new IGL and flex player in Zerona coming in, I think it was more of Pancakes and coach working together, getting him incorporated into her system and stuff like that. Making sure that they're both on the same page, and then us as a core, me, Douglas, and Bao, kind of just fill in the gaps as necessary. Just get everyone situated, make sure all the roles work out and stuff like that.
hmm I mean, talk about filling the gaps. I kind of want to ask again here, just about on Haven. You switched from playing mainly the Viper to playing the Omen. Was that just for a comfortability sake for Zerona?
Yeah, I in practice I was, we had that swapped around and stuff like that, and we was just experimenting to see what works better. I feel like I have a pretty strong second voice when I'm in that pack. So, when, like we tried out in practice and I was able to like, you know, felt pretty comfortable because that was my main role before I was swap on the, when I made the Viper swap. Um, it's been a while. It's been a while since I played Omen. Got had to shake that rust off, but I feel like um it worked pretty well for our team, so that's what we stuck with.
And then I kind of heard Paincakes has only been IGLing for a short time. I think I heard like 3-ish weeks. Do you know if that's true? Has it been just been a kind of a short period of him IGLing?
Yeah, I think so. I think he had to step up because, Mitch, he was on EG Academy and then he recently went to NRG to be an assistant coach.
hmm
And so I think with that happening, Pancake stepped up and IGL the academy team.
Okay. And then I also wanted to ask, just even with only playing one game and only a few days with him, just what have you noticed how his calling style does it differ from how the team was called previously by Com?
Honestly, I still, love and respect Corbin a lot. I still believe in him as an IGL.
hmm
And for Pancakes, I for today, this is his first match debut as a rookie, right? Him as Zerona, and I feel like he was able to stay pretty composed. Got everything out, like how he did in practice. Yeah, I mean everything. They're both pretty great.
I mean, I was just during the game, I was just thinking, what a turnaround! You go from player to IGL, and now you're IGLing on the tier 1 stage against
Yeah,
crew within 3 weeks. I mean, the fact
I
that the
mean,
performance was put up today was insane. You know.
yes, sir. And he showed no nerves. He was
hmm
just doing his own thing, and also, yeah, also just like playing his own game and everything. So like that was really good to see.
Was there any kind of adjustment period for the tier 2 guys, Zerona and Pancakes, coming up to the team?
The first day, after we learned the news and stuff about the roster changes and stuff like that, like the first day of practice, the energy was definitely not how we liked it to be. But I think once everyone, settled down, we started to recognize each other's voices and stuff like that in the server, Um, I think there was no, I mean, it was a pretty quick turnaround, I'd say.
hmm Okay, and then I have a fan question here. So it's kind of the same idea. Just do you ever feel like a mentor to the younger players coming into the team, like Bao coming into the season, or like Zerona and Pancakes? And then what did you or the team need to do to help their transition to tier 1?
100%. they call me the unk of the team, right? I've been in this league for this is my third year now. I'm a veteran. I'm the unk of the team, and the one thing I tell them is always try to play your own game. When you're on that stage, the lights will shine your eyes and stuff like that. Like there are a lot of distractions. Just try to focus on what's in front of you and have fun. Like that's the main important thing. Um, and like always fall back on the like play like how we practice, right? I think that's like the most important concept when you're on that stage is that a lot of distractions you might want to like I don't know do things differently because for whatever reason, right? Might feel those nerves, but like as long as you play like how you practice, it'll keep those nerves under control and just vibe out.
Hmm. Yeah, because I've always, when I've talked to some other rookie players, I've talked about how like just being on the stage in front of a crowd can kind of make you just play a little differently. So is it just making sure that just don't think about the crowd?
Oh, I mean, embrace the moment. Like each player is different. You know what I mean? Like the
Hmm.
the crowd will give you that energy. So if you're one of those players who feel the crowd's energy and soaks it in, like that's great. I think for me anyway, and this is what I tell the guys is just focus on what's in front of you, right? If you're going for a crazy highlight, the crowd's going crazy. Embrace the moment. Have fun with it.
Hmm. Okay. And then another fan question here. Is it any more difficult to play with young players, or does their kind of eagerness and excitement to play on the stage work in their favor?
Is it harder to work with younger players?
Hmm.
I don't think it's hard to work with younger players. Obviously experience comes into question, right? But with Valorant, it's so freaking random, and like all these Zoomers, that are coming up and taking our jobs, But I think a good mixture is definitely what you need for sure. Uh, I mean, I haven't had any troubles working with like Bao and stuff like that. Bao is like especially is very willing to learn. He always want to be a better version of himself, like coming
Hmm.
into prac every day. So it's really, really, really good to see that. Um, and he makes my life, pretty easy. So
Just from my few times talking about, he's just so funny to talk to. I mean, he just seems like a genuinely just kind of funny guy. He just always seems like he's happy to be
he's
here.
he's a he's a ball of energy, man. He's a ball of energy that our team needs. Like he's always the one giggling and stuff like that. When we're losing rounds in practice, he always bring our moods up by just giggling. Just laughing it off, making cracking jokes. We love it.
Hmm. And I mean, you guys played against Crew today, obviously, with Dante, who's insane at that neon. And
Hmm.
it kind of had me thinking about these upcoming neon nerfs. Just how do you feel with just seeing those nerfs coming in?
Oh man, please take this character out of the game. I I can't deal with it anymore. Like Neon, I'm a slow sense player, right? So like, it was decent Neons jumping around and stuff like that with Bucky shotguns. I'm happy to see that the nerfs are coming. I'm
Uh,
sad that, like our my teammate, Douglas, he's freaking insane on Neon, right? So it's definitely sad to see, but he can play a lot of agents, so I'm not worried about that. I think the nerfs will be a good change for the game.
yeah, cause just from my initial thoughts and talking to other people, I feel like it's not gonna like kill the agent, but
Hmm.
it's just gonna bring it down to a more like sustainable level. Do you kind
Yeah.
of echo those same thoughts?
I definitely have the same thoughts. I don't think for me at first I thought it was like a fake nerf, I feel like we'll still be able to just do neon things, like the jumping accuracy thing. When you're jumping, there's no momentum and stuff like that. I mean, that's fine. I guess that's a good change, but I feel like they'll still be able to do like the slide peak and all that.
Hmm.
Um, pretty much the same. So I don't think, yeah, man,
Yeah,
just delete the character. That's how you balance it.
just get rid of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just every game, every region. Neon just has. I saw a stat I think a couple weeks ago that it had like an 82% pick rate across all regions, which was higher than Chamber at his peak, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, you know how Neon was just disabled for like a couple days or whatever?
Hmm.
Like, yeah, man, I've had the most fun in ranked. That's all I'm saying, right? You care about ranked players? Remove that character.
I mean, it should have said something to them when they announced, "Oh, Neon's been disabled," and the whole comment section was like, "Yes,
Yeah,
yes, we're
yeah, yeah.
saved." Like
I had the most fun playing ranked.
everyone I've talked to has been like, Neon players think it's not fun. People playing against Neon don't think it's fun. I'm like, come on, bro. Like this, no one is enjoying it.
Yeah,
So,
no one's enjoying it. It's pretty bad. You know, like oh yeah, yeah. I have nothing else to say.
and I mean, I saw that. I don't know if you remember the sheriff shot you hit on like round 22 on Haven. Oof, it was like it was
Oh yeah,
Dante
that
jumping
one.
in and out. I was like, oh, okay, that was a nice shot. And so,
Yeah, I have a history of flicking players out of the sky a lot of the times. Usually like the race rocketers or like, you know, the jet updrafts
mhm,
and stuff like that. Um yeah, for some reason I hit a lot of those shots. But man, I miss a lot of easy shots today, and I think that ultimately it costed us a lot of those rounds, you know. It's just like kills that I needed to get for us to like be able to close out those rounds. So I think today I didn't show up for my team mechanically, but as a leader inside, you know, that as a leader inside our room, on that stage, um, I was definitely present for that.
mhm. And I mean, I just kind of want to ask, just how does the team look to bounce back going into stage two?
Honestly, I mean, the reality of the situation is that we're 0-5, you know. And it's definitely not on the two new players, right? Zerona and Pancakes. You know, they got brought in, you know, playing against probably top two teams in the league in our league right now.
Hmm.
And they showed up, you know. Um, but for us, I think, I mean, the goal is still the same, you know, make champions. We're out of London, you know, we can't make London. So our goal for this year has always been to make champs, and we're gonna just gonna keep our heads down and work towards that 100%.
Hmm.
Um, the grind don't stop. Genuinely, I think we just gotta keep trusting the process and play our game.
Hmm. Just gotta put the head down, get back to work. All right.
Mhm.
And then, do you have any last words for the EG fans?
Yeah, not sure if we have a lot of those left after this season, man. But for all the ones that, you know, the day ones, you know, the ones who have been supporting us through the good and the bad. Thank you. We truly appreciate you, and I'm sorry, and we are sorry that, you know, the results we showed the stage was not something you wanted to see. You know, not for us anyway. Like we definitely do not want, you know, we definitely did not want to be 0-5, you know. We worked very hard. We worked very freaking hard this season, and it sucks that we weren't able to showcase that during this stage. Um, But you know, for us and for you guys, we're gonna keep working hard and we're gonna bring it back for stage two. Thank you.
All right. Well, Superman, thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you guys bounce back in stage two.
Yes, sir. Andre, thank you for your time, man.
Thank you very much. Have a
Nice
good
talking
rest of
to
your
you.
day.